Now to day 2 of those hearings to decide what can be heard by jurors in the Delphi murder case. Today, the court heard from murder suspect Richard Allen's psychologist who has treated him while he's been behind bars, and also a detective who's been listening to the phone calls that he's made. Emily Longnecker was in court today and joins us now. Emily?
Well, today we heard all about statements that Richard Allen's psychologist and police say that he has made in prison while awaiting trial. According to the state, Allen has confessed over 60 times to different people that he killed Libby German and Abby Williams. Now, Allen's defense team says he made those confessions after a psychotic breakdown because of how he was being treated in custody, and they do not want a jury to hear about those confessions during trial. It's up to Judge Francis Gall to decide if a jury will. Investigators testified Tuesday since his arrest, Richard Allen's made at least 670 phone calls. All of them, except the ones to his attorneys, have been recorded and monitored by investigators. ISP Detective Brian Harshman testified that in calls Allen made to his wife and mother, he confessed to killing Abby and Libby, including details that only a person involved with the crime would know, and offered a motive. According to Harshman, Allen's confession started in April 2023, a month after Allen started reading the Bible and said he'd found God and Jesus. Harshman said most of Allen's confessions came then over the next 3 months, slowing down in July. That's the same time period Allen's psychologist, Dr. Monica Walla, testified Allen's mental health was, quote, extremely poor, critical, and deteriorating, saying there was, quote, no doubt he had serious mental illness around that time, brought on by stress. Dr. Wallace said Allen spent much of his time in solitary confinement, something that could have contributed to his deteriorating mental health, recalling Allen repeatedly slamming his head into the walls and door of his cell, leading staff to make a decision to inject him with drugs to calm him down. Walla also told the court she helped Allen call his wife in May 2023 and stepped out of the room. When she came back in, Walla said Allen asked to call his wife again so he could confess, telling Walla, quote, I want you to hear this so you can understand. When he got off the phone, Walla said Allen told her, quote, she doesn't believe me. Allen's defense team doesn't want a jury to hear any of Allen's confessions, claiming they were coerced because of the conditions Allen was living under, including, they say, harassment from other inmates who monitored and reported his behavior, and near constant solitary confinement they believe led to Allen's mental breakdown. So this was a full day of arguments on both sides about whether a jury should hear about Allen's confessions during trial. They will sum up their final arguments on that matter in the morning. After that, we can expect a full day of testimony on yet another motion. The state wants to limit what Allen's defense team can say to a jury regarding possible alternate suspects and motives during the trial. The defense says those kind of limitations on what they could say would violate Allen's constitutional rights. In Delphi, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
So this hearing is expected to wrap up tomorrow. We'll be in court covering all those developments for you. You can get caught up on this big case by scanning this QR code. That'll take you right to WTHR.com/Delphi, and that's where you can find all of our extensive coverage.